Welcome to WRMN Out to Lunch. I am out to lunch, actually out to lunch, not in studio today. We are connected back to the studio right now. My name is Sonar Green. I'll be taking you through the next exciting 2 hours at the grand opening of Buddys Home Furnishing. That's Buddys Home Furnishing, just up the road from the station at 607 Dundee Avenue here in Elgin. Come on down. They are going to have a grill cookout. We've got t-shirts that are here, all kinds of different things, information. Check out the wonderful showroom that we are sitting in right now. Speaking of sitting in right now, that would be Nancy Wally, and I practiced that. I swear I did. But thank you very much for inviting us in. This is so amazing.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for coming in. We are so happy to have you guys here for the grand opening of Buddys, and we have a lot going on today.
How long has this dream been in fruition? How long have you been excited for this grand opening? Being a business owner and having this ribbon cutting, take a moment and just enjoy that. Being able to say that.
You heard that big sigh. It has definitely been a labor of love. It's been something that actually my husband and I have been working on for at least the past year, and then this ribbon cutting for quite some time as well. So it's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, but I'm very happy that it's here.
That's amazing. So why did you and your husband pick a home furnishing company?
Well, it was actually my husband's idea. Okay. He kind of wanted to get into this business for quite some time. He's a truck driver, and he kind of just said this would be something we want to explore. So we went and researched, even prior to that year, a ton of different furniture companies. And Buddys is just such an amazing company. It just gave us all of the resources, the tools, the ability to help our community, which this type of business does. Yeah. So with the whole rent-to-own idea, affordable payment plans, all of that, Elgin was perfect. And I'm an Elginite. I mean, I have lived here for 20 years and absolutely love it, and really just wanted to have something here that was good quality stuff at affordable prices.
That is an amazing dream, and it's so great that you brought that to Elgin, that dream, because you could have taken that dream anywhere, because you're setting history.
Yeah.
You're setting history with bringing Buddys to this side of Chicago, this side of Illinois in general.
Absolutely. Buddys is actually the first one in the greater Chicagoland area, but there is 350 locations, a little over that now, in nationwide. Mm-hmm. Most of them kind of being in the South, Florida, Georgia, Texas, different areas there. But I mean, this is a real big pioneering adventure, bringing it to Illinois, but I think it's going to do great. I mean, it really is a great company with some great products, and we're excited to be here.
Absolutely. And you are, like you said, you are providing a service. Like we all talk about, okay, business here, business there, but at the end of the day, a business provides services.
Yes.
That's really what it is. We can all talk about what's doing here or that, but at the end of the day, a business only survives when it provides a service. And with this, you guys are providing a great service. Ben and I talked about it on the show earlier this week, that not only are you providing the service of the actual furniture itself, here you are, amazing quality products that you are able to retain right here and take home with you, but you're also helping build that financial foundation that some people may not have yet. I remember graduating from high school and only having folding chairs and milk cartons, and you're watching TV on your laptop or your phone or something.
Eating your ramen noodles.
It was the same way when I got out of the Navy. Sometimes you have these restarts in your life, or sometimes you want a restart in your life. You're like, wait a minute, I've been sitting on this thing for too long.
Yeah.
What can I do to kind of enhance the life that I've got here? With your husband and you brought this idea together, was that the service mind that you were going towards when you said, I want to do a home furnishing company, and that's why you took that direction for home furnishing?
Yeah, I mean, that's a great way to put it. I mean, you hit the nail on the head, but I think some of the other things that Buddies is able to offer that I really wanted to bring to this community is, initially there's a lot of people that can't really afford to pay a huge lump sum for a nice refrigerator or a sofa set or whatnot. So we don't run credit, and not initially running credit kind of gives us the option of working with everyone that is maybe have had some questionable choices over the time frame, where now they are starting to try to rebuild and try to make things a little bit better. So we have these plans in place, these affordable weekly payment options, monthly payment options, whatever someone needs to be able to buy a ridiculously comfortable Sealy mattress or a beautiful range washer and dryer, different things. Speaking of washer and dryer, we're giving one away today.
Oh, wow. So
yeah.
come on in. Absolutely. Jump in for that raffle.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely right with that. It's taking credit back to the local level.
Yeah.
Like when we were all jumping around, riding horses and going to taverns back and forth and everything else, it was the tab, it was the credit, it was the good name, right? And sometimes the national credit gets our good name wrong.
Yeah.
Right. We
You're
may be
absolutely right.
upstanding people, and maybe there was something as far as like maybe a medical bill got us, or all of a sudden there was somebody who passed away and we got some of their payments and had to do something along those lines. So just because your credit isn't your good name score.
Yeah.
So you setting this up in this community and helping people that are here, what you're doing is you're taking credit back to the local side, and you're saying, you know what, you're right. I do trust you to come in.
You are absolutely
How
right.
can we help you?
It's a relationship business, and I talk to all my employees about this. Like, it's not generally just trying to sell an item and get them out of here, but we're building relationships with these people. They come in, we know them by name. It is an environment that is okay. We're back to the quote unquote bartering or whatever other systems you were talking about in the past, where you actually get to know your customers a little bit. You trust them. You make a good decision of them being able to get the things that they want.
Absolutely. We are out to lunch at Buddy's Home Furnishings, 607 at Dundee Avenue here in Elgin. Come on in and make sure that you get in for the drawing of the washer and dryer set. They look amazing. Is that what these are behind me over here? These
They're actually the white ones at the other end.
Wonderful. Yeah, I see the raffle over there.
Yeah, absolutely. They're the ones at the other end. There's also Bluetooth speakers, a Roku projector and screen.
Now let's talk about some of your amazing things that you have here. So you hit all of the different rooms, right? Is all the different areas that are here. So if you can think of it, if it belongs in your house, you guys have it here.
Absolutely.
So televisions, entertainment systems, all the way to comfy furniture and mattresses.
Absolutely. The ones I were just mentioning was just our giveaways today. So come in and try to get some giveaways.
Really? Those are the giveaways. I'm sorry. I thought you were giving me the inventory.
No, we're giving away a bicycle, a lot of cool stuff. So just come in to check out the giveaways. But as far as the furniture for the home, you are absolutely right. There is appliances, electronics, every room of the house furniture, mattresses, the whole 9 yards. So it's worth a look. I think right behind us is a bunk bed. I don't know if we're able to see that as well. But
and this is a kid's bunk bed that's really neat because it's also got built-in drawers as well. I mean, we're all looking at space, right? We're all trying to make the most of our space. And with this, I have two young ones that spent some time as bunk bed mates, and honestly, this is an upgrade.
Solid wood. It's beautiful, and it's got stairs instead of a ladder, so you don't run the safety risks involved with ladders. So
absolutely,
can hang out on that top stairs and read a book. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty neat. And you've got some other things here. You were talking about Bluetooth speakers and other things. But what surprised me is everybody thinks about the inside. You have outside things as well. So if you wanted to, if you're looking for that grill for Father's Day,
that's wonderful grill.
And this is what you're talking about. You're like, hey, I really want to get that. I know I can afford a monthly payment of this. Come in here and come in with the idea of this is where I'm going to set up my foundation for my credit and my turnaround and my new life here, because when you come in, you guys aren't going to sell me anything that I can't afford, because it hurts both of us.
You're absolutely right.
And now, by all means, if we were the big box stores or anything else, and it was the lump sum type of places, they're going to sell me everything that I can possibly fit out into my car.
Right.
You're going to turn around and you're going to say, look, you came in for a dining room set. This is what we can do. Let's move it over here. Oh, were you going to dress it up a little bit? Let's see what else we can work with, because you work within a budget of somebody.
Yes, you are absolutely right. That is exactly the model, is trying to get to a spot where everybody can be in control of their lives, and we'll just help them get the things that they want. And, you know, you briefly mentioned the grill, and I just don't want to go over that because yesterday we smoked a brisket on it.
Get out of town.
And it was amazing. I mean, it's a smoker. It's got the pellets. There's a bunch of different ones too, but the one that we're serving hot dogs on today is the smoker. So beautiful grills, definite amazing Father's Day gift. So come in and take a look at those as well.
Absolutely. And you can't have a living room without the electronics. You've got to have some amazing things that are here. I see some standing speakers. There's definitely some large screens over here. And then I know we didn't get a shot. We may have to get it later. There is a full-on gaming set just behind this this children's setup that you guys have over here.
Yeah.
So you could come in and get your entire bedroom set up, including the computer.
Absolutely. There's a gaming computer back there where you were talking about. There's also PS5s and Xboxes. And that one that you pointed out was an 85-inch TV. So, wow. I mean, it's beautiful. I don't have an 85-inch TV. I don't know when I will, but it is here. So I definitely appreciate it while I'm here. It's pretty awesome. So there's artwork. There's the little plants, as well as, you know, different things that you could display on your items. But as far as electronics, one of my favorite things is there's electric bikes. So bicycles that you can pedal like normal, but if you need a little bit of help, if you need to get somewhere a little bit faster, we have a big community of walkers in Elgin and bikers, and this kind of gives you that extra oomph. You handle the electric part, and it's like 17 miles per hour at that point. Generally speaking, I would say I want to bike. I want to lose weight. I want to be in shape. I want to be healthy. But if I get tired on those uphills, I'm definitely going to be using that little electric push.
To put some weird hills, or hills in some odd spaces. I don't know who the city planner was.
Yeah,
those are some odd hills that they've got going on here. But you're absolutely right. It's part of jumping back into that community. Is you mentioned it. There are people who have these needs here in the community, and you are coming in right now and fulfilling that need. We are going to take a break right now. We will be back with more at Buddys Home Furnishings, 607 Dundee Avenue, here in Elgin, Illinois. You're listening to Out to Lunch with WRMN. My name is Dennis Sonar Green. I'm taking you out to lunch right now. And of course, out to lunch, I am grilling out with my new friends, my new buddy, Buddys Home Furnishing. That would be 607 Dundee Avenue. That's where we're having our out to lunch right now. Come get some hot dogs. Come get some burgers. Are you doing burgers too,
We're
Nancy?
doing like a chicken thingy. I don't know what it is.
Oh, okay.
Chicken chili taquito type things.
I'm surprised.
Yep, potato salads and chips and drinks and I don't know, all types of fun stuff. Come on out and check it out.
It sounds phenomenal.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get and sink my teeth into those. That's right. We are here at Buddys Home Furnishings. Buddys Home Furnishings is just down the road on Dundee, where they've got that construction going on Summit. I wish they would just hurry up and get that done already.
That would be nice.
We appreciate the effort, fellas, but you know, hey, we've got places to be and potholes to swerve away from. That's 607 Dundee Avenue that's up here. And we were talking with Nancy because we're going through a dream. We're sitting in a dream right now. I love doing it. I love sitting in dreams because this started out as an idea. This wasn't just a Buddys Home Furnishings fell into your lap. You guys pulled this into fruition here Can you tell me a little bit about how that idea really came
really
about?
out of thin air.
Your husband was is he still a driver? Is he still a truck driver right now?
He still has his truck. He still does a little bit of it. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And this is the, hey, I don't want to be out on the road anymore.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, okay. That is a definitely good way to put it.
That sparked this?
Yeah, he kind of, you start having. I admire truck drivers so much. You start having some back trouble, being out on that road all day long, all night long. I mean, it really makes it tough. So that is exactly how this all started. Is we said, how do we get you out of this? What's next? What are we going to do? And this kind of throwing around the ideas and trying to get it going. And I'm actually a realtor. I've been a realtor for a really long time. And it was really something that I was just like, I will help you with it. I have the business acumen. I have the business degrees. Let's get this done. And I would be happy to help get everything started, get off the ground. And I kind of fell in love with it a little bit. I mean, I have a wonderful staff. The soft open, we've gotten a few customers in. They've all been great too. I mean, I'm not going to kid myself and think everybody's going to be perfect, but generally speaking, we've had, it's family at this point. It is that back to that relationship thing. And we just decided Buddies is the way to go, even though we could have done different furniture franchises or done one simply on our own, but really just more of the research and figuring out what kind of company Buddies is and what they stand for. We chose this, and we've kind of been running with it, and they have given us so much support. We actually have people here now from corporate. So
amazing.
Yeah. So they've given us a ton of support, and it's been great. Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's what you guys did the research. You didn't just say, we're just going to jump both feet into Buddies without doing any research or looking. How does Buddies compare to some of the other store chains that are out there? How is Buddies different, and why did you choose Buddies for that?
So even though I said at the beginning, they have like over 350 locations, that's still small compared to some of these huge names that maybe in Illinois we know a little bit more when we think about the rent-to-own world. Being part of a company who still treats you like family was just very important to us.
I've gone into some of these places before, and those sales associates just follow you.
Yeah.
You go in, you feel like you're moving from room to room, and it feels like that person's on the same path.
Yeah.
Like that person is rolling the same number of dice on those spaces that you are for it. Whether it's the Swedish side of it, sometimes they'll follow you around, or if you're looking at more of the other places that are out there, they always seem to follow you. And for here, I haven't seen once somebody that was just hawking somebody to go, what are you going to buy? It's always, can I help you? I'll be just over here if you need anything.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that. And I think a lot of it is the way that I have trained my employees to treat people when they come in is I don't like that high pressure situation, but I do want them to absolutely welcome with open arms anybody who comes in. And since Buddies is a little new to this area, just simply ask them, have they been to Buddies? Have they heard of Buddies? So that initially they at least tell them they have what kind of different payment options they have. The rental thing, absolutely not follow them around, not make it to a situation where they're a little bit uncomfortable or whatnot, but feel welcome. Like I am sitting there having conversations with these people and they're telling me about their kids. They're telling me about their adventures. So initially when they come in, oh, you haven't heard of Buddies? Well, we don't run credit. We have free delivery and free setup. We have free service. So all of these little things that we can tell them initially about Buddies, and then what is it you're looking for? At that point, maybe they want to tell us that, well, help me find a good mattress or help me find, whatever it is, but look around, take your time, see what you need. And then we're here when you need us.
That's very true. Nobody comes into a home furnishing store just like they're like maybe peckish for a hamburger. They're either like, I'm not really 100% happy with the stuff that I have, or I'm looking for something completely brand new. So somebody's always coming in, and it's always the showroom that always dazzles them and keeps them in, right? Somebody will come in and stay for about, they do the loop and then they go right back out. But here, I'm still seeing people come in and in and in, and I've yet to see anybody walk out. How many people are in this room right now? My goodness. Because this is the best part about it is you get to try everything out. I feel like in this showroom, you've made it so welcoming that I feel like when I come in, I'm looking for whoever is the homeowner of here and where are they hanging out right now so that I can come and sit down with them.
That's a great way to put it. Absolutely. I love that. Definitely. So it's a nice place to be. I enjoy coming here every day.
Yeah, it is a wonderful and a fantastic location. So that's my next question is why right here on this side of the city? You're a realtor. It was this neighborhood that was
very good point. I actually did help find this location, and there was a couple of reasons. We are in the east side of Elgin, just a couple blocks away from Kimball. By the downtown area. And really, there is a lot of homes or multifamily homes around here. There's a ton of rentals. When you're dealing with rentals, a lot of those types of customers are the ones who need our services. So in addition to that, we have Larson Junior High Middle School, which my kids went to, literally right next door to us, in addition to Family Dollar being next door to us, and a ton of residential. So location-wise, being on 25 on Dundee and being able to see the Buddies sign, see us, welcome them in, it was just a ideal corner location for welcoming people in and having some exposure as well. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's a wonderful corner over here. It is 607 Dundee Avenue, and this is 25, right? Is that what this is? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're right off of 25 here, just up the block from downtown as well. You're talking about the rentals. So I don't have to buy something here and then call my buddies and say, hey, I need some help loading some stuff up. I don't have to buy a pizza and a case of beer to get stuff out of here. You guys actually
free delivery, free setup, usually within 24 hours. And then at that point, I mean, we haven't had to do any service yet, but free service as well.
Wow.
So anything goes wrong, absolutely. But yeah, we'll take it over to you. We've got, if you look at the outside, we've got the box truck that's out by the grill right now. And then there is the 14-foot Sprinter out there as well. So we are locked, loaded, and ready to get your furniture out to you.
Absolutely. And that's what I really like about where you have strategically put there. You can see that this was planned. This wasn't just by mistakes. Buddies didn't call you up out of the blue and said, Nancy, will you please put on a Buddies Home Furnishing? You said, this is a need that we have as a family, that we have as a community, and Buddies is going to be that solution to help us out with that. Buddies Home Furnishing, you can go to buddyrents.com.
Yes.
You can call this office and ask more questions if you are interested in some of the financing questions or some of the deep dives. Before you even come down here, you can call the staff as well.
Absolutely.
847-450-0978. Write down the line. 0987.
Yes.
Write down the line. Okay, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So let me get it correct at least once. 847-450-0987.
Yeah.
Store 482 at buddyrents.com. We're going to take another quick break as we walk through and get excited for the ribbon cutting. That's what this is the finish line. It's amazing.
Just the beginning, though.
Absolutely. We're sitting in a dream right here at Buddies Home Furnishings with Nancy. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
Out to lunch, WRMN. We'll be right back.